Yeah. Whoa.
I had to make sure.
Whoa, a double check.
I had to slow down the intro.
There it
Thanks,
is.
Em.
This is quick this time. He almost didn't make it back to his seat. Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm like,
And today we got the biggest bottle in the world. We're going to try to crack open this bad boy. First call, Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey.
this is actually a 5-minute pick.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You can say that. I'll leave that in. It's funny when you talk to sometimes.
Well, because I had to pause.
I know there is a pause there, and
I get yelled at if I don't pause. I get yelled at if I do pause.
I'll see if I leave it in. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll
probably
leave
won't
it in.
hear
Maybe
it.
I'll leave it out. He did say this was a Fred Minute pick because he does picks at
Total Wine.
Total Wine.
He does.
So this was a Total Wine purchase. I don't know. I've never seen this bottle before.
I think it's for them.
For just Total Wine, I can
I don't
say.
believe he goes to Trader Joe's.
And again, take all my information with a grain of salt because the internet sometimes lies. But this says it is bottled by the IJW Whiskey Company, which is located.
Did you read the bottle? I didn't.
That's your job to read the bottle. It's located on the side. It's located on the side of the Wilderness Trail Company, which I believe is in Virginia. We haven't found any of their
It is IJ.
stuff.
You got it.
Okay, so it is. It's on their property or on the edge of their property somehow. This is supposed to be sourced. There's rumor that it's sourced from Wilderness Trail. There's rumor that it's sourced from Barton. This is a rye whiskey, so they think it's more chance of Wilderness Trail. But again, it's all rumored because none of it's disclosed. All they did know is that the name of it was actually pays homage to what they consider America's original first sport, which is
Horse racing.
wow, I thought you were going to say like NASCAR or something, but because it's going to be close with all the stuff. Because NASCAR was brought on by freaking bootleggers, but it's actually horse racing. And so the first call, it was one of the things when the bugler plays. Yeah. Or the call to post, they call it now. But this is a big cork, so wait a minute. We might actually get a... Oh, that's a nice one, too. I might actually be able to pour this without... I don't think I can hold it. I'm going to have to cradle it like a baby. This thing's so big.
Let's see the mess. Well, not bad.
You know, I'm finding these big... You still get the drip.
Well, you didn't.
But I'm finding
you
the
didn't do
big...
the
I didn't do the whoosh. But I'm finding the big nubs. Let me pour it before I stop. Oh, I got it on my fingers. Yeah. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. This is a big old bottle. So... there you go. So Mike picked this up at Total Wine. I made a mess all over myself, but it is a spiller. I don't know how you can do it without spilling. I'm so bad at this. Leave a comment down below if you know the trick. You can only pour it so fast and then bring it back so fast, but
So people have asked, what is there a deal at Total Wine? Is there not a deal at Total Wine? Tom doesn't go to Total Wine. I do. And just for review purposes, we'll randomly grab samples to see are they competitive, are they good, are they not?
Now,
is it worth it?
I just wanted to state it. I don't not go to Total Wine because I think it's bad.
No.
The only reason I don't is because
Right.
you're a little
makes
bit.
me drive
You're,
that
well, you're
fucker
a
up.
little bit closer, but you kind of claim that store. So I usually go to other ones around us because
true.
instead of shopping at all, I didn't want to keep. Let's go buy out Total Wine and then we're out of stuff because I know they have a lot of off products. I don't want to call them off product, but non-common products that aren't name
made
brand.
specially for them.
Correct.
Does BJ's do that?
I don't know. I don't have a BJ's card, and I want to get one.
I guess that's my other shop.
I want to check out their actual meats because with the smoker and stuff, I want to see is it a deal? Can I get an actual brisket that looks like a brisket and not like a thin pork chops? You know what I'm saying?
I'll take you someday.
Because that's the other channel. We do
like a rye.
It is a rye.
Oh yeah, almost like Scotch.
Well, it's funny because Mike's not a fan of the Scotch, and not to divulge what's in our bag of tricks, but he did come back with some, and as I was doing a little bit of research, this says it is smoky. This was one of the ones.
Yeah,
He
peaty.
Is
it not? It's very peaty. This could be.
I haven't
This is
tried
going to
it
be
yet.
another one that's going to screw me because I'm going to think this
Yeah.
is an Irish in a nose. Irish close to Scotland.
Honestly, I'm not getting a pine tree that we normally get, but again, we just
I'm
opened
getting
it.
that Band-Aid.
I'm not getting that. You got that on the last time. You got that on the last time we had a rye too.
Yes, I did.
You did. I know, and that's why I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
No, you did. And let me see if
And
I
I
taste it. I don't really.
I don't think we taste it. I think you just smell it, which is going to
really
throw me.
smelling the smoke.
Oh, that's going to screw
There
me.
is a. It's not a traditional rye smell though. Let me just give it
So
a
I-
little.
I
let me
guess
give it
if
an
you bury-
ADHD whiskey to jostle up here.
He sits there the whole time too.
He is
like-
actually it's funny. I got to give it to him. It actually has a nice little caramel on the back of that too, though. I'm actually getting.
I didn't get anything but.
Really?
See,
No, I'm
drink
actually
wise, though.
getting. I'm getting like the whole. I would almost mistake this for a bourbon on the smell.
No,
I would.
I'm gonna.
You can't say no. I'm saying yes. No, I that's just
I
me.
will
Like as of
say
right
this.
now, I haven't sipped it yet, but let me try some.
It's got a good. It's got a good taste. I like the taste. It's not a hang time.
No,
It's got the rye tingle.
not so much. I didn't get it on that one.
Did you swish?
No, I'm gonna do it. I told you the first one. I always try to just get it in me, kind of coat a little bit.
I gotta wait 5 minutes. For that.
I'm sorry. I have a process.
Which ours is ass back.
Well, you know what it is?
Totally
It's funny too because when you do take that smell, I'm actually getting more. It's almost,
so the Scotch
It's like
scent, is the peat scent
I'm
is
not
kind of
getting-
going away.
I'm not getting any of that.
It's going away
Scotch.
from me now.
I didn't get any of that, and it actually did say smoke, and I was laughing because Mike's like, "Well, I might take this and keep it like a daily drinker," and I was like, "Well, you don't like anything that has smoke," and it was right in like when I was reading the things with it. It was kind of like it's a smoke flavor.
Yeah,
you know?
there was a
like,
salesman, and he said, "Have you tried this one?" I did sample it. I had a sample there, and I thought it was pretty tasty. But you didn't get a nose out of it because they give you like, barely a whisker. So no matter, I could have went like this and wouldn't have got it to.
I got the pop rocks now.
Yeah.
I got the peppery now. I switched it that time. Not a huge hang time.
No,
A light coat.
but
Goes away.
The tongue will still stays.
No, my tongue is still tingling.
yeah.
But
No, yep.
this went away.
right.
But it still
But flavor wise, it's got a good.
still got a tingle on my tongue. That's why I've been digging the ryes, man. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like when I eat hot sauce. You know me and the hot sauce. I eat about a gallon. But I want my mouth to burn, and I want it to last a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you don't have a good hot sauce if it's not gonna. You gotta leave a little tingle.
It's
gotta
tougher with a
stay.
hot sauce when you like a soup is really tough for a hot sauce because you already have a hot soup,
Oh, see, I love
which
a
is
hot
gonna
sauce.
make me sweat
I
already.
know, but I love
and
it.
then
I love a hot sauce in
I'm
the
the
soup.
same,
Oh,
and I'm
I
the
love
same
it.
dumbass doing it.
Yeah.
I'm sweating bullets, tongue's on fire, mouth's on fire, and
Not that this is my son's review, but we just did that Super Dad one that you got. That is
Yeah.
one of the better hot sauces I had.
I keep forgetting to bring the other one
Oh
over.
my god, that was so good too.
Iguana.
It had the perfect flavor.
I haven't even
perfect
touched
heat.
it since I opened
Since you said
yeah,
it?
since I mixed it, and then I'm like, I gotta save this and bring it over for you to try it. But I still do get like the Scotch.
There is a twang. Wait, I just got it, but it's almost like a wheat. It doesn't have the breakdown. Does it have it on the bottle? Hold on, let me get my spectacles. If
I
it
don't
has
think
the
I
mash
bought
bill-
a wheat. I don't think this is wheat.
No, but it almost gave me that. It might be wood. I might have got the
More
wood.
wood, I think.
I might have got the wood flavor. There was a twang right there. After it hit your mouth and it was coming down, it was right at the end. It gave me like this little. It might be the oak. It's aged for a minimum of 3 years. It's 90 proof. This is a handle. 1.75 liter. Let me just double check. I figure it has to be. It's bigger than my head. $43.99. You can't beat that with a stick. Honestly.
So
Honestly.
for those of you that have asked, what is the deal? What's is it worth trying?
This isn't a rye though.
No, but I'll have to try a BJ's run at some point and see what they have as well, because it'll just give a variety pack. We do want to get back into this, but people have asked, are the stores as good? Like you said, for $44.
I'm trying to relate. There's been a while. I was hammering the ryes for a while. This isn't a heavy rye. This is almost like a burr rye, like a
But
high
you
rye
get
bourbon.
A little.
You get the peppery.
If you
but
swish it, it
yeah.
stays. But you could say this.
You're
is
not
a-
getting a
this-
pine tree though.
No, it's a good sipper.
When you do the 95
You get a
fives,
nose.
when you get the 95 fives though, it's like heavy pine tree. You actually were turned off a little bit. You don't get that with this one.
Because
This
it's semi-Scotch.
Well, this one, to you, I don't know how you're getting a scotch out of them. I get like a pine tree feel. This one, to me, is more, for those who like bourbon, but want to dip your toe into the rye, I bet this isn't a high rye. It reminds me of it reminds me of Wild Turkey 101, which is 51% rye.
And it doesn't
or
say anywhere
52%.
on it.
It doesn't, I didn't see a mash bill on it, no.
Probably not.
Out of the
That
nose,
would give up too much information. And who's
some
making
people
it.
don't do that. Well, they
Well,
don't even tell where
who's
it's from.
making
It only says bottled, which means nothing. It doesn't. That means
Distilled in Kentucky.
it is sourced by somebody.
Well, yeah, I get it.
So again, it says distilled in Kentucky, which would bring me to Barton because I want to say Wilderness Trail is out of Virginia. Because those were the two hints. This actually gets bottled just outside of the Wilderness Trail property, but people thought it might have been distilled in Barton.
I say
Honestly, it smells bourbon-esque. It doesn't really. It has the rye feel, but see, when I used to drink, when I used to drink, it's still there. But like when I was drinking a Wild Turkey,
there's a fruit in here too.
I'm telling you, it's gonna turn into a bourbon. This is gonna change, and this is gonna only get better.
It was probably my initial, but there's a fruit now.
It's almost
Vanilla,
It's almost turning
fruity.
butterscotchy to me.
I got
Not
I
heavy.
got vanilla fruit.
I can do that, which could be construed as a butterscotch.
Okay.
What fruit?
You know
what
what?
fruit do you want? I'm not getting banana. If that's what you're going, I don't smell a banana. To me, it turned from like a caramel-esque, and then now it's getting almost into a candy,
I'm gonna go like almost citrusy, like with
like an orange.
grapefruit
again?
No, maybe. It's not so strong as an orange. I would go, I guess, citrusy, lemon, tweak orange type combo.
If I had one complaint, and it's not even a complaint, It drinks. I would crush this bottle.
Easy.
It drinks easy.
Oh, it's a very, very,
I
very,
would crush
very.
this bottle. Like this, there's not a lot
No,
of
no.
finish.
No.
There's not a lot of linger.
But
Sometimes
it's
you get
got
the
a- it's got a
rye
good
that comes
taste.
back. You know, no, I'd crush this bottle. This is absolutely drinkable.
It's
Like
got-
this is delicious.
So,
Like it's good. There's nothing off-putting about this.
and I don't
at
even.
all.
I guess I should have looked at that 750 milliliter because this was what? How much?
It was only 40.
So it'd be in
Yeah, what did you
20
say?
something.
Yeah, $43. So it's probably mid-20s.
So
maybe.
for 20 something, and you wanted to try it, I'd say it's well worth it.
I two huge thumbs up. I think this is only going to get better because even sitting in
Fred picked this out, and obviously our taste palates are close because it's
sitting in a glass, this is
it's very
opening up. Honestly, I don't want to knock for those people. It's bringing me more to a bourbon than a rye. So sometimes when you get into heavy ryes, you get the pine tree. This is bringing delicious flavors.
the nose I did, but now the brown sugar is coming in.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, now it's all coming in.
I think the longer this sits, now that it's open,
Yeah, it's gonna be
it's gonna be delicious.
It may not come back this full.
It shouldn't come back at all. I'd be hammering this guy. Honestly, I know you got it for that intent. and
Well, I
when
did buy it for me. Maybe I'll have to get a 750.
The funny thing,
I'll have it up here.
The funny thing is
Excuse
when
me.
I read about this, I was like, "Oh, we bought one with a smoke. He doesn't like smoke," and I never got the smell of that. This actually, honestly, this is crushable.
So for those to answer the questions, I would try it. I would try some. I mean, this is better than the Tennessee that we had. This is better than some of the Trader Joe's ones we had. I think this is a lot better.
Oh, yeah. Are you talking like the Kentucky Best? Or,
Yeah.
Oh no,
And
no. I
this-
wouldn't even put it in the same category.
No,
No.
this and that we probably paid. Those were inexpensive too. I would jump here first.
I'm trying to relate it to something that
And
we've
I don't
had,
know
but
what they
it's
said.
hard.
And I did talk to the guy for friggin' an hour, but
I'm trying to.
he didn't
relate
really
it.
compare it to anything. He just said it's very good. Okay.
I'm gonna compare it to very good, and it is. That's it. Honestly, like if I was gonna,
it's not harsh. If you're just starting,
this is hands down easily the second shelf.
if you're just starting in the bourbon land, it's not like no here.
A lot of people, I
And it
shouldn't
was what,
speak
90
for a
proof?
lot of people.
Was it 90? What was this?
I didn't write it down because that wasn't in my notes.
45. So yeah.
Yeah, so 90 proof. A
I
lot
see
of
it
people
without
don't
glasses.
like the bourbon because of that peppery feel and the burn and stuff.
Or
It's
the
not
hang time.
it's not overwhelming. It's not. To me, it tastes like a barely legal rye where it's like 51% rye. So you're getting a little of that rye spice, but it's not taking over. You're still getting all them bourbon flavors. That's what it reminds
Johnny,
me of.
internet didn't tell you what. They probably wouldn't because they would give away where it's coming from.
They don't have on this one. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of information
none of
because
them are.
everything was speculation. So that's why I said in the beginning, don't take anything with fact because they don't even know where it came from. At least if they sourced it, they could say, okay, it's an MGP and it's 95.5 because that's what they make and this and that.
I don't think it's that high.
No. They actually think it either came from Wilderness Trail or they think it came from Barton, and neither one of them have a high rye. It's a lower rye. So, honestly, right now, I'm getting the caramel.
Yeah, no.
I'm getting the bread.
and
I'm getting like the zucchini bread. Like, it's not smelling like a rye. It smells. That's why I'm saying
I still get that.
you
that
get the bacon spice, but you're not getting. It's not pine tree. You're getting
No,
a bourbon.
see, I'm
bourbon
still getting that little Scotch-esque.
Wow, I don't know how to. I don't.
Scotch-esque with like fruit right now.
Maybe
gonna
my
screw-
sniffers are.
It's gonna screw me.
Yeah.
Because when we do the little bottles and such.
Oh, speaking of which, don't let me forget to take a sample before you go, if you're taking it. This is honestly, I would buy this again. Hands down.
I will.
Hands down. This is
the
delicious.
next time. I'll probably get a 750 so we have it up here just for a comparison on something else. Whatever.
It fits right up there.
That's fine. For the same price, I don't care.
No, honestly, this
now we're spending money left and right.
Yeah, this is cheap compared to what we just spent today. But honestly, or between today and yesterday, what you spent and I spent. But honestly, this is actually delicious.
No,
I
A plus,
Yeah.
and Fred, it's on his wall. He's got his
He
picture
is.
up there, and it's.
I've never been. I'll have to.
it's
I'm
one
gonna
of
have
his
to make
picks.
a pilgrimage.
And that wasn't even it. I mean, I ended up talking to the guy. Literally, my wife and I were like there for an hour, and he's like, "Have you tried this?" I'm like, "No, but I'll try it."
I
He's
can
like,
see
"Come
why.
over." And
There's
it's an easy drinker.
It's not overwhelmingly like it doesn't have a long finish. It doesn't have. It's just an easy drinker.
Yeah, the only way
You
it
get
really
a decent flavor, a decent nose.
the only way it's a long finish is if you start swishing it around, which
But
if you're
even
just
still,
drinking it.
it didn't hang.
It's on your tongue.
Right,
That's
but
it.
it's not
No,
like
it's not
like
burning.
some of the other ones where it just sits there and
it's
just
not
coats
doing a
for
shot.
days. It's
Actually, I'll do that here. Just when we leave. 'cause
It's a
we're
lower.
almost-
It's a lower.
I'll
finish.
try it as a shot and see if it's a crap. I was being smart and gonna save a little.
Me too. Mine evaporated. I don't know what
I
happened.
see that. It was so good.
No, honestly, I am actually liking this one. I really am. This is actually.
It's funny too because when I sent pictures yesterday, he's like, "Never heard of any of these," so
Well,
it's kind of a negative, and I'm like,
No, I didn't mean it. But again, but I called you before you even went. I'm like, get whatever because don't get fixated on names because sometimes
"You're there. You're more on a name, and I'm gonna say, let's try something different."
mainly because the stores I go to
Don't
are
have-
more
don't have-
names.
right, don't have.
They don't have this, and that's why I wasn't telling you don't buy names. I was telling you more. Get whatever you want to get because I'm not opposed to trying something like.
And
who's
it does-
heard a first call? Like honestly, that's not a.
No,
I've never
but
seen
people
that
have
anyway.
asked, and again, you're kind of secluded here, and
Correct.
I'm out and
So
about,
we're
and then
not-
they're like,
right.
"Hey, I've seen this, and have you tried this?" And it's like, "No, but I'll go get it."
I honestly believe this is going to open way up into something
I'm
even
thinking this-
more beautiful.
if this
honestly,
stayed here-
this is going to open up because this
I'd
actually
say
is already.
it's very good.
And not even to shit on this one again. And I apologize. And we did this to JD for a while, and then it opened up into something. This has not moved an inch since you bought it,
No,
and this has already beaten it.
Oh, by far.
That's my thing. And you got to handle
And it's
for that.
I was gonna say,
yeah, and it's cheaper.
It is.
So that's my thing back.
So
to
those of you who have asked, because they've asked me, is Buffalo Trace or Blanton's? We haven't done either one of them yet, and I'm like, we've had some pretty good ones that are not priced outrageous and don't go aftermarket. And if you see it, maybe buy it to try it. But
I'm getting more of
by
the rye.
far,
Honestly, I'm getting more of the rye spice now. Like this is going to open up into something delicious.
I would say try it.
I hands down say buy it. I really do, because I'm getting more. I almost want to start cracking these bottles like a week before we open them, because I hate to misrepresent what we get, but it is a difference. But we always come back in a future video. We always come back in a future video and say, "Oh, this is so much better." I take like
but this
Redemption.
didn't happen here.
It didn't happen on that one. Some do, some don't. But this is already like just sitting in the glass.
Redemption did come back a little bit. It did.
It's probably right.
But
it's Bourbon Night
I would,
stops their video and comes
still,
back like 10 minutes later.
I would still try it. I would buy this probably over Redemption right now.
I agree. I think over just what I remember of it tasting. But I've been turning into a rye guy, and I do like that little extra rye bite that it gives.
Here today, maybe gone tomorrow. We'll see.
And not the high rye. I kind of like that bourbon, the burr ryes as they call it, the high spiced rye, like the even this is only 32%, but Old Granddad 114 and Old Granddad is a lower percent, but just that little bump up where we were into the Wild Turkey 101 rye that has like a 52%
I
rye.
still say, and a total topic change. If you can find Old Granddad 114, we've been searching bonded left and right, and that's
bonded we've been searching the triple mash.
No, bonded, Old Granddad bonded.
Oh no, okay, gotcha.
I don't know where.
I thought you were talking Jack Daniels bonded. We got that one. The triple mash, we can't get that one in Mass for some reason. We can't seem to find it, and those that have it want to pay. They want to charge like $3.
We're gonna have
it's internet. I think it's a troll. So
we may have to go to a different state for that one.
Yeah.
To finally.
We'll get it eventually. It'll make
it here. I mean, every vendor that I go to, it's on the list.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, good luck.
It's mass. It's supposed to go to the masses, so it'll eventually make it to our area.
Bonded made it and tripled it.
It is weird. Or that has the rye. That has the rye in it, and their Jack Daniels bonded rye, or their high proof rye, was supposed to be phenomenal. We haven't tried that one yet. Their regular rye was phenomenal to me. I really liked it, but their high proof rye was supposed to be really good. So maybe that's why people are scoffing it up.
I don't think it's made it here yet. Honestly,
I
don't think it's been in any of our stores.
The only store
in Massachusetts, I don't
Yeah.
believe it's here. Well, unless they bought it after market and they doubled it up.
No. They
Neither here nor there.
I haven't been to the store.
First call, I say very good, and
I agree.
If you're shopping at Total Wine and you want to try something,
Yeah, because I think this is one of their products.
It's definitely one of their products.
Okay, but I say scoff it up, 100%. If you do, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think.
Price wise, you really can't.
I honestly, I don't have a negative.
There's like no.
I don't have a negative.
Suck taste.
The only negative is
it doesn't last.
But as
that's
it's going,
you and I.
It's delicious, right? But some people don't want that. Some people want to drink it.
Again,
and they don't want that. Yeah. So
it was what, 90? I think it was 90.
90 proof. It's not there is really no negatives. It's not overly aggressive. It's actually a nice drinker with a little bit of the rye feel. I hands down,
good flavor.
I think it's absolutely crushable. This would
time to go. We've said that a couple times.
There it is. There it is. So we're out because he's out. So spend less, drink more. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Subscribe. Cheers. I do. I think that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. No, I think it's very good actually.
And now.